All right, this is Mr. Wyrick. I'm going to be going over some stuff with you today. So the notes for today are this 2.2, and it's over copying line segments and angles. So the first thing we're going to do, this is a 2-day thing. We're going to make congruent segments. So the first question, what kind of shape is the exact same distance in every direction? And eventually you should arrive at the answer that it is a circle. If you have a circle, no matter what, the radius is always the same in every direction. If we use a compass to make a circle and then we keep that circle the exact same, it'll have the same radius, which means we'll be able to create a line segment that's the same distance every time. So the first thing that you're going to do is, and I'll kind of demonstrate this over here on this marker board, right? We have a line segment, and then we're going to have a dot here, and we're going to copy this line segment to this dot. So in order to do this with the compass, you set, again, the center of the compass has that little dot in there. We're going to set the center of the compass there, and we are going to adjust the length to where if we look down through the opening, we are going to see this other dot. Okay, so we've got that going there. And then, yeah, you're gonna lose camera for a second here. I gotta hold this in place and I make my arc, okay? So now, without changing the measurement on that compass, I'm gonna come down here to my other dot and I'm gonna make that exact same arc. So now what I have is, this is a part of a circle with this for a radius. And down here, I've got the exact same center, and I've got that same part of the circle here. So when I use my compass as a straight edge, I can draw out to that line, and I have a line segment that's the exact same measurement. Don't use the little, oh, I have centimeters, I have inches, okay? That's not how we're supposed to achieve this. We're supposed to achieve this like this by creating that circle with the exact same radius. So again, here it's like, this is the line segment, this is the other dot. I have made this arc, and then I copy that arc, and then I copy the segment. Okay, that's all the steps. So hopefully you'll be able to have a compass and you'll be able to copy those steps into your notes. The assignment today is in Delta Math. You only need to do the copying segments and identify angle sections. We chose the identify angle sections because that's what we kept seeing missed on the test. So you can see, and go back, copy a segment, identify angles of terminology. These other two is what we're going to do tomorrow, but we're only counting it as one assignment with all 4 of these, okay? So don't give yourself homework, just do these first 2. On the copy a segment, it's the same thing. I have this segment and I have a dot down here. So I take my compass, I'm going to click on this point, I'm going to drag, and it locks in on this other point. And then it turns into a pencil, and I make that mark saying, yes, this is how big my circle is. If I click on the center of that compass marking, it'll make it to where it does not change the size. And that's the important thing, is I don't want to change the size. I make that mark again, and then I'm going to come back up here and do a segment, and my compass disappears, and I just draw a segment from the center over here to my arc. And again, it kind of snaps into place. You don't want to go past it. You want to go right on it. But once I have it there, it doesn't matter if they're actually parallel because they're going to be the same distance. Okay, I submit that answer and it likes my answer. Okay, and it's supposed to show you the construction, like measure it, move the measure, make the arc, and then draw the line to the arc, and you're good. Okay, I like to make the arc on this first one to prove I did measure it so that you can see that. On the second part here, the identifying angles, we had this on the test. Which number is the linear pair of NSM? Here's NSM, that's 6. The linear pair would be something directly next to it on a straight line. So it's either this one up here that has no number, it just has the letter S, or this one over here that has the number 5. So I want to say that that is the number 5. Okay, hopefully this will get you through today if I'm not there or if you missed. And we'll see you back in class Friday. Remember, we're on a shorter schedule Friday because of the pep rally.